Show. All right, so if you are at home right now and you don't want to give us a call, our phones are working now, 1-855-BERT Show, but you wanted to comment on price gouging when it comes to babysitting. Is that happening to you guys? Then you can go online, facebook.com/The Bert Show, and our social media director, Cassie, is taking a look at your comments live, and she will pass them on to us as we go along here. So facebook.com/The Bert Show, and Cassie will tell you everything, or tell us everything you guys are saying, or 1-855-BERT Show. This one says, oh my God. I know this coronavirus thing is serious. I'm working from home, 3 kids, and would like the littlest to go somewhere a few hours a week while I get some work done. He's 18 months. I got a hold of his daycare teacher, who is babysitting on the side if she's available. I asked the price for 4 hours, 2 days a week, and she said $100. I feel that's completely taking advantage of me. I get supply and demand, but I'm not that desperate. If he was the only kid, I'd feel differently, but he's the 5th kid she will be watching. And then she writes, hell no. She's his daycare teacher. And I can't just tell her what I'm really thinking, because once daycare is back in, I have to see her every day. We are looking for other daycares for other reasons, but they're all closed right now. So I can't find a replacement at this very second. I just don't want her to get out on my son. I'm completely regretting even asking, and now I don't know how to tell her no. Can I just ghost her and pretend I never asked? Please help. 1-855-BERT Show or facebook.com/The Bert Show, and Cassie will relay your messages to us. Yes, Kristen, what you got?
So just in a quick Google search, so if she's doing 4 hours twice a week, that's 8 hours total of babysitting for $100. Mm-hmm. Did I get that right? That comes out to
I asked the price for 4 hours, 2 days a week, so that's 8 hours, and she said $100.
All right, so that comes to $12.50 an hour. When you Google how much do babysitters get paid an hour, they get paid on average $15 an hour. So she's not asking too much.
So I wonder if this is just. I'm sorry, Mel. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that I agree with that. I don't seem like that's a lot at all. That's actually, from what I know with my sister, she does a lot of babysitting, and that's less than what she would normally charge.
So let's assume maybe this is a real rural area. Let's assume that in this area, babysitting costs are way less than that, because our listeners sound shocked. So the only thing we can assume. But yeah, to me it sounds a little bit inexpensive also. Fernando, good morning. You are part of the Bert Show. Hi.
Good morning. How are you?
Excellent. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I just I agree with the pricing. I mean, a lot of these people are talking about hazard pay, and if they're working, they should be getting paid hazard pay, and it's acceptable. Plus, I mean, it doesn't sound like it's that big of a price rate compared to most areas. So I think it's fine. I mean, especially if someone's taking care of your child during these hard times, I'm okay with that.
Thank you, Fernando. Appreciate it. So let's go ahead, for the sake of argument. Assume that this was 4 hours, 2 days a week for $400. Because I think what we that in past times, at least wherever she lives, the cost of babysitting is a lot less than that. And that's why she's shocked by it. Cassie, what's going on Facebook right now?
Nancy Meek says it just sounds like she doesn't want to babysit the kid at that price. Sean Murphy says, I think it's completely unnecessary to do that. Parents are working as hard as they can for the same pay just for someone to price gouge. It's completely ridiculous. Nathan Lincoln says his wife is charging what people can afford, as she knows we're in the middle of a crisis. Tori Gibson says, as a nanny, she doesn't feel like price gouging during this time is fair, and she would never, ever do it. So a lot of people are saying, price gouging is bad, but that amount is pretty fair.
Caitlyn, hi. You're part of the Bert Show.
Good morning.
Morning.
I babysat for 7 years throughout high school, and now even when I have a full-time job that's not shut down. And I usually price based on the temperament of the kid. And if the babysitter is an actual daycare worker, then and she knows the kid and she knows that, well, maybe he's bad, so $100 don't seem that bad. So I think it's just based on the temperament of the kid, and if she knows the kid, and she, it's her job too. Like, it's not just everybody else out of work. She has to make her money somewhere too.
So, Caitlyn, I don't want to let you go yet because this is the first time I've heard this. So you're like, higher maintenance kid, I'm going to charge more.
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple regulars, like right out of high school, babysat a newborn for one of my other cheer coaches. And it was kind of a lot back then because she screamed and cried all the time. And, you know, like a 17-year-old girl out of high school doesn't need to really deal with that at that point in time. So she paid me $250 a week, and that was from 6:30 to 2 every day. And then as the child got older, she got better, and I only charge her, $30 every time I need to watch the kids. So it's all based on temperament, I guess.
I like that sliding scale on behavior. Davi.
I think to babysit, and that was a long time ago. So I think that's fair. I think babysitters price gouge quote on New Year's Eve as well, because it's just there's a supply and demand here, and I don't think that our listener needs to ghost on her. It's always fair to say, hey, I can't afford that, sorry, and then maybe she'll work with you. Like I bet a lot of babysitters are doing that right now, or maybe your kid is really annoying and you price gouge based on the attitude.